Okay, so what's the plan? Well, I've been tinkering about with all these different bits and pieces for so long now, learning OpenGL and C++. I've decided that I'm now going to try and make an actual game. So without further ado, let's do something. Right, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but we'll give it a go. Let's see. Actually, I tell you what, let's go back on that a minute. Let's make an empty project, and I'm going to call this Spidex Space Game. I've already created a folder on the desktop to stick it in, so we'll stick that in there. Spidex Space Game, where are we? Can't see for looking. That one. Put that in the same directory, create that. Take a few seconds to get going, and there we go. Right. And in here we want to add a new project, and this will be a static library, and this is where we're going to put all our engine code in. We can call that exactly the same. Oh no, we're not. We're going to be in daft. Just going to call it engine. Goes in the same directory. Create. Take a few seconds, and then let's switch to file view. In here we're going to add a folder, and we're going to call it engine. Very original. In here we're going to add a folder. This will be editor. And in editor, no, what's happened there? Need to switch that to view as well. Folder in there. Editor, inside editor, we will create another folder. And that will be this will be to hold our source code. So our C will do for that. We also need we're going to want one game. This will be used later, not at the moment. And we also want vendors. That's to put your GLFW, GLM, and all things like that in. In here we need to have a main. This one will do. Yep. All this needs to contain at the moment is, actually let's come down a bit from there. going to do anything in there right this minute. I'm going to get rid of engine CPP. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to create a class. Engine. Then we're going to have that. We're not using any of that at the moment. That's all just okay. That seemed to go where we wanted it to. Right. Then in here, engine H, we need to have private, and then we want what the hell's up there? Oh, so GitHub stuff. I've not got used to that yet. I will do at some point. I'll have that one. Shut down. So we'll have those three in there, and then we'll pop them across to the CPP file. With a bit of luck, if I remember everything right. Actually, I think there's a way you can do all three of those in one go, but I can't remember what it is. All we're going to do in here is do a simple we need IOStream in here a minute. Let's just put that in there. That'll do for there, and we have to do in here, I think we've got to add a reference to that engine like so. That sets that up, and then in here we will need nope, don't need a string, but we do need because we're going to have to get and this will be, oh blimey, we need this as engine as well. In there. Then here we need to do, oh look, I quite like this. I love the way that does that. What are we getting that? Why is that underlined in red? I done wrong there then? I don't think I've done anything. How do I spell in it? That wasn't expected. Why is that? Why is that doing that then? I don't quite understand why that's doing that. Oh, I'll bet I haven't. Oh, yes I have. Except I made it private instead of public. Oh, that should make it better. Okay, that's that. And so we've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've made a reference to the what name? So hopefully, if I haven't made a complete cock up there somewhere or forgotten something, that should run without giving us too many errors. And the idea is this is going to be the start of engine initialized. I'm rather pleased with that. Okay, the idea of this is going to be a space game where you can fly around. There's going to be planets, asteroids and things to deal with. I'm trying this first because I figure this will be easier than trying to make a game that's got characters in where you're going to have to do physics. You'll have to do physics in this, but not as much physics as you will with an engine that needs to have characters and all that sort of thing. So this is the start of it. I'm going to work on this now non-stop. All the other projects I've been doing are going to go on the back burner for a bit, and I'm going to concentrate on doing this. And this has all come from all the other little projects I've been working on. I think I've got enough basic knowledge now to put something together that I can actually sit there and use. Anyhow, thanks for watching if you did.